This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Okay, so what are you working on?
Well, basically, I'm building a small house, and I've decided I want to have a Harmon hinge door that recesses into a pocket on the wall. So I'm looking at your Dorma 75523. So I'm just aware with these style of hinges, the edge of the door that receives the hinge needs to have a specific radius.
Well, you definitely have to do some very atypical prep work to the style of a wood door. And if it were to be hollow metal, that would also have to have lots of consideration for a Harmon hinge.
Well, what I was curious about is, I imagine with the metal door, I heard you in the video say something about an inverted channel. So I'm going to have a wood door. So in order to get around having to do this specific curve to the edge, to the style, would it be possible to just have basically like a square channel, sort of like a U channel on the edge of the door?
Well, it's certainly possible to prep the wood door for that. The problem that you're going to have is the material that's remaining is going to be so thin that it's absolutely going to be subject to damage, and it's very likely it'll flare out as well. So if you're building this door, I'm not sure why you would go to the effort of build a door and then not give it the right radius that you need.
Do you have a suggestion for how I could pull that off? Is there a specific bit or
a shaper, CNC with the right ball bit on it, a router table? You could do the style possibly as two individual pieces and glue them together. You know, things of that nature. How I would actually do it? Well, obviously a CNC would be my preference. I would put this on the right type of CNC, and I would do it that way. If I was going to do it by hand, I would use a plunge router. I would have a ball bit to the right diameter. I would modify the base of my router and attach, because you'll need to most likely to get the ball bit in there. And then I would likely create an angle and bolt that to my base so I could just run it down the edge of the door. I would make multiple passes, but also at the same time, you're really not going very deep at all. My goodness, you're going 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, you could also see how, that radius is just one of the options. You can do that bevel type in there as well. That's just going to be a V-bit, a 2-flute carbide, and then a 45-degree V-bit in your router. So yeah,
that's what I was sort of suggesting when I meant the channel. I meant sort of like, if you had like 45-degree chamfers on either side, that led down to sort of a.
You're going to do it the way that the template calls it out, according to the dimensions on the template, and what you're describing matches that.
Okay, great. Yeah, and where do I find the template? I'm on the site right now. I see some.
So if you type in 75523, hit enter, and then when that page loads, only one item will come up. Scroll down and look for a document called templates, right in about the center of the page, about a third of the way down.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll look for that. But yeah. Okay. So I think you've confirmed that. I mean, I'll think about the radius, but there's also potentially the 45s. Okay. I'm going to look deeper into it. I appreciate you taking the call. Thanks very much.
It's not potential. The template calls out both ways. If you were to look at construction from the Gilded Age of the United States, late 19th century, you're going to see these Harmon hinges, and they're always radiused. Every time I've seen them, they have had that ball groove down there. But why go the long way? So yeah, it's there, and I keep a small quantity of those in stock. If satin chrome doesn't work, you're going to have to allow factory lead time and any other finish. I only keep them because nobody plans ahead.
Satin chrome would work with what I'm going for. So
awesome.
I guess I'm just going to try to find this template, which I still don't see. I'm scrolling down. I see technical instructions.
So in my website, you typed in 75523 and then you hit enter. Technical instruction. Keep going down another 8 inches and then look to the right about 6 inches.
Thanks for your help. Appreciate it.
Oh, you bet. Thanks for calling.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.